Hey, Chuggy here. I'm out riding again on my Veteran Patton unicycle. Last time I went out, I was on my Veteran Lynx unicycle, which is my new unicycle. This is my old unicycle, the Veteran Patton. But I wanted to take it out. It's got a knobby tire on it, and it's good for the snow. Riding around in the parents' backyard, having some fun, cutting up and down on the banks. In the grass, of course, you got a little bit more grip from the grass itself in the snow than you do on the streets. So I started here. And I thought on a snowy day the knobby tire on the Patton would be good. Had been a little squirrely on me on the street. I had it up at 36 pounds per square inch presser, but I lowered it to 24 pounds per square inch for riding around on this snowy day, and it did good for me. I enjoyed it and had a good time. I think the Lynx would have been definitely more slippy with its street tire riding around in the snow today. Anyway, once again, I'm using the Insta360 camera. I've got it in the dive housing again. Unfortunately, when I went out the door, I went to close the door, and with my big ski gloves on, I kind of dropped the Insta360 in the dive housing and put some scratches in it. You can kind of see one of those in the video. It's a little black spot just to the right of my shoulder in the video. But that being said, I think I'll probably still be able to use it for a few more rides because most of the scratches are away from the area that's viewed. I also got the angle right on it, where the selfie stick is more or less erased this time from view, rather than last time you could kind of see the selfie stick because I had the camera angled. But if you have the camera parallel to the stick, it wants to erase it. So I've pretty much got it erased. Didn't seem to be having too much traction problems in the ice and snow on the Patton, even though I was kind of keeping the speeds a little bit slower than I would have had it been clear pavement. Especially going around the curves. I slowed way down for those just to make sure that I wasn't going to slide out going around them. This was actually my second time out. The first time out I did the same loop, and I did not have the right camera settings on the Insta360 camera. And that way I didn't get video that was usable, just video basically of the ground flying by me. I didn't have it in 360 mode, but this time around I had the thing in the correct mode and got the video I was looking for. There was some pretty good wind out of the north on this day, so I did. It's not as strong as it was when I was out on the Veteran Lynx a couple of days before, but yeah, there was some pretty good wind. I'd say maybe 15-mile-an-hour straight line wind out of the north, but with the lower tire pressure on the Patton, it felt pretty good. It didn't feel like I was getting blown around too much. Maybe just a little bit once or twice on a spot that was a bit more icy. But the temperature was 12 degrees going out too, so I wore my ski jacket over my normal jacket, and then wore my ski pants to keep warm on this short ride I went on. Once again, cruising through the parents' neighborhood, taking those turns, a little on the slow side, just to make sure I don't slide out going around them. Not too much traffic today. Any winter precipitation at all, and most Texans stay at home. So really wasn't a bad time to go ride. Matter of fact, I might even go out this afternoon for a little bit more riding. So I changed out the tire on the Veteran Lynx like about a week ago, and took a long time. There was a lot of screws involved. It was basically an all-day procedure to change out my Lynx tire. But The knobs definitely feel good off-road. The new fresh knobs on this new knobby tire. The new tire I put on looks to me to be almost exactly the same as the original Lynx tire that came with the wheel. Online it looked different. It looked like it was maybe a little bit closer spacing to the knobs, but when I got it and compared it side by side to my old tire, it looked almost identical. Going back off-road here through an undeveloped field. There's actually some limestone rock under me right there. I just went under, and yeah, just, you know, out in the weeds and stuff. I like to ride through the spot, but hadn't been able to lately because it's been rainy, and it was too muddy to go back through this open field. But now that it's frozen, the mud that would be there is hard, so I was able to ride through it no problem. This is a neighborhood that me and my dad used to go to a lot when Dad was riding his bicycle. He'd like to make loops in this new construction zone neighborhood I'm in now. Yeah, I miss riding with Dad, but he hasn't been out on his bike in a while. His mobility has decreased a bit, and it's a lot harder to get him on the bike. And him not doing it every day, he's not really comfortable with riding on it anymore. So yeah, it's. When I say bike, I mean trike. Yeah. We got that a tricycle from Utah Trikes, and it's a neat unicycle, or excuse me, a neat tricycle. But as I say, Dad needs to, maybe if we start getting him on it like in the spring every day once it warms up, you know, he'll get more comfortable with it again. But last time we had it out, you know, he did okay. He was able to pilot it just fine, but he said he wasn't as comfortable driving it like he used to be. Used to be his daily deal, like every single nice day he'd be out on it. He wouldn't be out on a cold day like today, 12 degrees, but yeah, it gets much below 50. Dad doesn't like to get out so much. Yeah, 28 miles an hour there, not bad for a snowy day. So cruising back towards my parents' house. This is, yeah, just a short ride. Didn't want to make a real long video, just a shorter one for y'all to watch. Showing what's going on in the snow on the unicycle, and showing that it's a pretty doable thing. If you needed to commute through, you know, some light snow like this, or even I've seen people ride through heavier, it's a doable thing. Back through the hill, over the hump, into my parents' yard. I'm gonna hit one more, yeah, mound there. Got a little piece of the bush, and I'm basically back. I always enjoy getting out on the unicycle. It's nice to be out on my old unicycle, the Patton again, and for off-road knobby tire uses, it will be my choice for a while.